Hey guys, Missy here, and I am really excited to welcome you to this month's challenge group. And I wanted to make this quick video just to go over a couple things and expectations that we are going to have in this group. So the first things first is I'm just honored that you decided to join me on your fitness journey. Just a little bit about me real quick is I've used in-home fitness for about 16 years now, and it's literally how I lost 100 pounds when I first started my own weight loss journey. It's safe to say I've probably lost a little bit more than 100 pounds, considering at one point I had gained almost half of it back. So I want you to understand, I get it. I know what it feels like if you're starting this journey with me and this group and you're already feeling kind of like, oh, I don't know if this is going to work. I've been here before. I'm not really, used to workout videos. I had a lot of one-on-one conversations with you guys, and I tend to find that a lot of people, it's usually 50-50. You either love doing in-home workouts, or you've never tried them at all, or this is something brand new to you. So I want to encourage you. One of the things I have to say is the people that get the most success in these groups are the ones who check in daily. So I want to encourage you to become a part of this group and to really open up and share your journey of what's happening day in and day out. So I am going to ask you to post in here daily. I want to see your sweaty pics of your workouts. I want to see your water, your healthy food pictures, whatever it is that you want to share about that day. Take a picture and share it. Snap a photo if you have a smartphone and share it with the group. It really helps us engage together, and it helps us get to know each other a lot more. One of the things I hear from people is that they just don't have that level of accountability to keep them motivated on their journey. So use this group as that layer of accountability. You're going to notice that you get notifications from this group. If you want to turn them off, you can, but I highly recommend you don't. I've had so many challengers who told me, there were certain days I just didn't want to show up, or I could have put it off, or I was so busy or so tired, but so-and-so checked in and I got the notification, and it pushed me to go and get my workout, or it pushed me to skip that pizza that we were going to order for dinner. So I highly encourage that you have those notifications on to remind you that this is something you invested in for the next 30 days. I also encourage you to maybe make this group one of your favorites. You can click on the options inside the group and select it as one of your favorites, so it shows up right on the left-hand side under your inbox. That helps you be able to get here quickly and check in with us, and you'll even see how many people have posted. There'll be a little number with a little bubble there with a number in it that'll show you who's been checking in throughout the day. So that lets you know that you're not alone, that you have friends checking in. And you know what? Sometimes you're just like, what's going on? I want to go check it out. So I have to tell you, my first challenge group, I was blown away by my results because I really took it seriously. When my coach told us that we had to send our before and after pictures, I about died. But I'm going to tell you guys, it's one of the requirements for this group. So I want you to get that handy measuring tape out that came with your program, and I want you to get your smartphone, and I want you to ask someone in your family to take before and after pictures of you and to help you take your measurements. Every program comes with a really awesome measurement tool and a measuring tape that you can track all of your measurements. Now you can do this week by week, or you can do this in the beginning and at the end of the 30 days. I tend to ask you guys to check in every week with your measurements and your weigh-in because our bodies all are going to respond a little bit differently. I don't want you to be discouraged right off the bat if the scale is not showing you the results that you want, because why we take these pictures and measurements is because we all respond different. I'll tell you, my body responds so much faster in inch loss than it does on the weight loss on the scale. So if I were to not do my own measurements, I would probably quickly give up because I would get so frustrated with the scale. So please take this advice from me and post them to the group. I know you might be like, you want me to post them where? But listen, this is an absolute private group. Nobody can see any of your stuff anywhere on Facebook but the people in this group. Sure, it may show up on your timeline and you might be like, oh my gosh, I can see this on my timeline. That means all of my friends can see it. But that's not the case. Don't worry. You're only seeing stuff in this group on your timeline because you are a part of this exclusive group. And that goes for everybody else. The only people who are going to see this stuff is the people inside this group. So don't get freaked out that anyone else is going to see you. But you know what? One of my huge tips is to tell your friends and family what you're doing. Let them know that you are going to be engaging in a 30-day online fitness group and that you would really love their support. If your family's not supportive of you, then call a friend or a sibling or reach out to someone at work even. There has to be someone out there who shares the same interests as you and wants to get healthy and fit and would support you. Think of someone that you may have talked about walking with or going to the gym. Those could be amazing fitness supporters in your life. You also want to tell your family that you are pretty serious about this and you did invest the money into your challenge kit and these tools that are guaranteed to deliver results if you follow them correctly. So tell your family that you're not trying to waste money and that you have some serious goals ahead of you and that you would really appreciate if they could keep the, crazy temptations to a minimum. That brings me to your nutrition guide. But first, I want you to go and pick up a really fun water bottle. Now, this one's really fun. I love it. You can get this one at Bed Bath & Beyond, but I've seen similar ones at Target. There's also ones at Walmart. You can even pick them up at the gas station. So I would invest in an amazing water bottle so that you are constantly drinking water. We want to consume half of our body weight in water a day. So I know you're going to be running to the bathroom at first, but did you know that we really live in a dehydrated state? Normally, our bodies are just dehydrated, and dehydration causes moodiness, tiredness, grumpiness, cravings, all kinds of things. So people often wonder, like, why do I crave all this crazy stuff? Well, maybe it's because you're thirsty and your body's triggering you to do something about it. But we think, oh man, I'm hungry, or oh, I want a snack. We don't contribute to being thirsty or dehydrated. Second thing that I want to talk about on this topic when it comes to nutrition is clean out the house. Go through the cupboards, and I don't mean eat all the snacks either, but go through your cupboard and pull out all the snacks and things that are going to derail you on this journey. If it's not in the house, you're not going to eat it. I also want you to dust off your blender. Now, this is a travel blender. We actually use a Ninja in our kitchen, but if you don't have a blender, you can pick one of these up at Target for about $14 to $15. But if you want to invest in a good blender, I recommend hitting up Bed Bath & Beyond, Target. So last thing I want to talk about is motivating and supporting each other in this group. Now, I've been a part of groups where I was the only one commenting, and that can be such a bummer. The groups are so much more fun when we engage with each other and get to know each other and cheer each other on. We are all going to have bad days, but we're all going to have good days too. So when you see someone in the group having a good day or they're celebrating something, cheer them on, because you're going to want them to cheer you on when you need it too. Or when you're celebrating, you're going to want to celebrate with everybody. We're also going to need each other on days that it's not going to be that easy. So don't be the only person standing on the sideline, not having fun with a group. Make sure you're engaging and you're becoming a part of this fit family that I'm trying to create here for you. Make sure you're scheduling your workouts and treating them as important as a business meeting at your job. You won't cancel on your boss, right? So why would you cancel on your goals? Don't do it. So I think I covered everything that I wanted to hit with you. Of course, you see the Shakeology behind me. You guys are going to be drinking that every day. And you can even grab some binders if you want to start tracking your food or using a really cool tool like MyFitnessPal or Trackit to track your calorie consumption. So all of our nutrition plans teach us how many calories we should be consuming through our challenge. And it also helps us figure out the water we should be drinking. So take your pictures, get your measurements, dust off your blender, and get ready to support and motivate each other along this journey. Again, thank you for doing this with me. I'm so honored that you are a part of this group and that you're going to be joining me and some of my coaches to help you get back or kickstart your own journey. So let's get started.